Hi, and welcome to my Pampered Chef Kitchen. I'm Mary, your Pampered Chef consultant, and today I'm going to be making salsa in the manual food processor. This is a great tool to have around when you don't feel like pulling out a great big machine. You can just use this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut some tomatoes in half and put them in the manual food processor. I actually already cored those, but I'm going to show you something about your own vegetable peeler that you may not have known. This is Pampered Chef's serrated vegetable peeler, but these edge points are for digging in and getting out the eyes of potatoes or the little tiny cores on these cherry tomatoes. So I'll just continue working with that. And it's not just Pampered Chef vegetable peelers. I have another one in my drawer here. I'll show you. It also has edges. So I think pretty much all of them do. Nobody ever told me that. I had to learn it through Pampered Chef. So another perk of being a Pampered Chef consultant and going through their training. So this manual food processor is a $60 item, but you have to remember that when you host a Pampered Chef party with me, you never pay full price for anything. So you'll either get it at a 50% discount or earn enough to get it for free. So just get a few more of these in here. I may have too many. These are all volunteer tomatoes that came up in my garden on their own. So kind of a little bonus. I also grew my own jalapenos this year. My friend Mindy gave me this cilantro that she wasn't going to be using. So this is actually the second time I've made salsa. I had to clean it out of my manual food processor to make this dish today. Because it has this neat lid that goes on it. You can take the blade out and the lid just snaps on so that whatever you've made, you can store it in the refrigerator that way. Okay, so one more tomato. And then I'll just add in the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to use half of this red onion. And I'm going to set this aside for just a second because I want to show you another tool that is and has been a customer favorite for a long time. It's the food chopper. So I'm going to use it on the jalapeno because I don't want to mess with touching it. So I'm just going to go ahead and chunk this up a little bit with my knife and put it in here and show you how it works on half an onion. I really didn't even need to cut it up. I just do because I like things to be uniform. This is always a fun tool to use after you've had a rough day and you need to take out some frustrations. And so that's just how fast that chops. I've found if you leave it up to the food processor to do it, you end up with a few bigger chunks. And in a salsa, I like them all to be the same size. Ooh, that's a strong onion there. So while my eyes are already burning, I'm just going to cut the end off of this jalapeno and cut it in half. And then again, I'm going to use my fancy little end on the vegetable peeler. I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to wash my hands just because I don't want to accidentally touch something where I end up with jalapeno in my eye. Last time I used 2 jalapenos and realized that was probably too much. You can see this jalapeno is about past its prime. It's red. And so I really needed to use it up quick. Okay, so this recipe works good. Just clean this stuff out of here. The food chopper comes apart super easy. There's no way you can put it back on wrong because it has 3 spots, 3 prongs. It opens up so that you can put it into your dishwasher, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'll just put that over there. We'll clean out what's in the bottom here. Okay, we'll add some cilantro to this. Just have to give it a rough chop before it goes in. And then a splash of lemon juice because I don't have any lime, so I'm gonna make do with what I have. Let's see, I think I'll also put just a little bit of salt in. A little. Okay. Then you put the lid on. You probably saw me unlock it earlier. It folds down and locks for storage. So this thing is so quiet. You just swirl it around. Your hand motion moves the blade. Obviously, the longer you pump, the more processed things become. But just like that, you put ingredients in, and out comes salsa. So now all you have to do is pop the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, and it's ready to go when your folks want chips and salsa. Thanks for joining me today in my Pampered Chef kitchen. I'm Mary Stage.